Then after some days, when he got married, he died. They put him in the grave. His punishment started non-stop because he was a disobedient one. Non-stop punishment was happening to him. There is a saint in that village. This is the thing also. Imagine living in a village where there are known saints. You understand? Like we live in an area and then we know there's one holy one, one holy one, one holy one there. How much protection and satisfaction you will have. Not just to live with this police, State Department, troopers, this, but to know. We have all of that, but to know there's a holy person here, holy person here, holy person here. And everyone in that village now is going from time to time, asking for prayers. Time to time, you do wrong things, you say, what can I do? Let me just make one cake and give it to him. He pray, and then I get his prayer, then it's going to be okay. You understand? How much mercy that is, right? Instead of just fumbling along, falling, just thinking you are by yourself, you're alone with no one to help you, which is what's happening, thinking I have to pray more, pray more, pray more. So anyway, there was a saint that was in that village, and he saw him in punishment, heavy, because the saints, they are responsible for that area too. They're not going to be Malayani responsible for any other areas unless it's given to them, but they are in that they are looking to see who's there, who's buried, who's passed, who is coming, taking care, just like how the prophets, they would take care of the ummah. Asking Allah always for their sake. Then, before you know it, the man who left his wife was with child. And years passing, the wife gave birth after some time, little boy. She's raising him alone. Years passing, saint keeps seeing that man is in fire. Some years pass, then he looked again and he saw that man is suddenly in paradise. He says, this is unusual. How it can be? For 7 years he was in the fire, suddenly he's in paradise. So that night, with that question, he went to sleep and he's asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Rabbi, what is your wisdom? You see, saints, they always ask. Always they're asking. It's a foolish murids like you and me, never asking. Like Lolo, never asking, never wanting to find out. But those ones, they're always asking. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then showed him. The man who passed, when he passed and his wife was pregnant, and after 7 years passed, the little boy grew up, and it was the first time that the little boy was in the presence of a hoja, a teacher, and that teacher was teaching that little boy how to say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. One. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And Allah is saying to his friend, saying, and I swear, Allah is saying, by my own majesty and by my might, I will not punish the father of a son who is calling me by my name of Rahman and Rahim. So Allah pulled that one out from the fire and put him in paradise because of his son. That is these things that people in the old days, they were concentrating how to leave this world. They were not concentrating how to leave this world and to leave 1 million, 2 billion, $10 billion. We cannot say millions anymore because people are thinking billions. And every Hajj season, I'm going to say this. How Shaykh Hani in the Hajj in front of the Kaaba Sharif with his murids. Kind of his murids. They are following him, following this Shaykh, following that Shaykh. And the murid is looking at the Kaaba and asking, crying, crying. And Shaykh Hani was looking at him and feeling so much impressed by this one. Praying to his Lord. Later, Shaykh Hani asked, you are, mashallah, making dua. You were asking your Lord. He says, yes, Shaykh, I was asking Allah. He says, you were asking, mashallah. You were asking something? Yes, Shaykh, I was asking. I said, Ya Rabbi, please, I have only left $500,000 to my children. One child, I have 3, one $500,000, the other one $500,000, the other one. And I'm begging Allah to let me not pass this world until I left them 1 million each at least. That is what my prayer is. In front of the Kaaba in the Hajj season. And Shaykh Afeni got so upset and so disappointed and so sad. But people in the past, they were concerned about how they leave this world so that they don't leave a way open that fire is going to enter into their grave. They leave a way open that paradise will enter to that grave. They leave the books open. Things that they do that continuously, there's going to be blessings that will reach to them because they are in need. That's why they are running to do what? To feed poor people. They're running to do what? To make endowments, waqaf. They were not leaving their property to their children too, knowing that, I don't know my child. Today is like this. Tomorrow what's he going to do with the money? Let me leave to the waqaf, make it to an orphanage or a hospital or a school or this. This is how civilization rise, because the people, they're taking care of each other. And they say, if I do that, then my book is open and every day good deeds will be given to me. I cannot do any good deeds. But raining rahmat continuously. They were busy with that. Today's people, they're not busy with that. Do you know why they're not busy with that? Because when the child raises up, first thing they teach the child is how to be busy with dunya. Last thing they're going to say to their child before they die is be busy with the dunya. Akhirat is for granted. Paradise is for granted. So, of course I'm going to paradise. Is a question ever? They're going to say. No fear. No fear from Allah. No fear to look. One wrong word that we've done can cancel everything. One wrong thing that we do. In the Hajj that you're going now, one wrong thing that you do, it may cancel everything. Are people fearing that? If they're fearing, they're going to be very careful. They're not fearing that. They take for granted. I cut the ticket. I'm going to the Hajj. Of course I'm going to be a Hajj. Of course everything is going to be acceptable. That's why they can turn the holy places into trash places. Holy places into what? Malls, into selfie stations, into what else? Social gatherings, into vacation spots. Third world vacation spot, I must say. Because one thing that Shaykh Effendi was very impressed when he came to America, so many wrong things in America, but so many right things. He's saying people, they take care of the things that are around them. Even if it doesn't belong to them, they take care of it. This is Islam. He says people here, they're living Islam without them knowing it. So he says he goes to public places, even state parks, vacation places. He says people, they don't just trash it. Oh, in Muslim countries, now number one, if they see it's clean, they're going to make it dirty. Because something has happened. They've left the teachings of Allah and His Prophet. They've left the meaning of the teachings. They're still outside. Looks like it, but they lost it. They've become cold. They become dark. The sun is no longer shining there. The sun is shining somewhere else. Shining somewhere else. So what are we running to do in these days? So many are still running after the dunya. It may be our last chance. It may be our last chance. So no more fear of Allah. Saying Allah doesn't rule. We become, like I said, Nemruds. Not even Fir'auns, Nemruds. And Nemrud, Allah doesn't like. So these times, for us, what do we take? Take care of the things around you. Be very simple. Don't go for spiritual lessons. I'm teaching you very simple things. If very simple things you understand from the highest levels. Take care of your houses. Clean your houses. For the sake, now if you don't want to clean it for the sake of yourself, because you got so used to living like an animal, to be a garbage person, garbage everywhere, then say to yourself, for the sake of Zulhijjah, I'm going to clean my house. For the sake of Hajj, I'm going to clean my house. For the sake of Ashura, for the sake of holy days, and for the sake of Jummah, I'm going to clean, not because I want, or my husband wants, or my children. For the sake of Jummah, I'm going to do it. Even if I don't like it, I'm going to do it. See your life turning around that time. See how much faith is going to enter, how much understanding you're going to have, how much patience you're going to have. Things that could destroy you, it just touch you, just like that. Then you're going to understand how the mercy of Allah is reaching. So, you understanding a little bit? These days, be careful.